YouTube, what's going on? We're back with some more of the First Descendant. Got my very first Defender run here. Certainly won't be the last. We'll definitely be farming these either with a party or solo. Once we increase the power of our skills and our build for sure. So great runs. If you guys like what you see here, as always, please give the video a like, turn on those notifications, sub to the channel. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch, do live streaming there as well. Enjoy. Try the Defender mission, see how this goes. This is a matchmaking one. It's a quick little mission right off the main lobby though, the Defender missions. The only downside to these ones is they don't give you the Kuiper, which is unfortunate.
Descendant, the Vulgus have targeted a nearby Albion Kuiper storage facility. Casualties are mounting. Oh, what a disaster.
Yeah, that's too much. Continuing to identify incoming Vulgus. We must hold our defense.
to identify incoming Vulgus. We must hold our defense. Casualties are mounting. Oh, what a disaster. Casualties are mounting. Oh, disaster.
here. It's just doesn't feel good.
Spotted enemy reinforcements. There's no end to them. Continuing to identify incoming bogus. We must hold our defense. disaster.
Alright, we're gonna go over the current build and just some of the better things I've learned, and then obviously we'll put it in action with a defender mission. So we'll check out a defender mission this round before we get back into the main campaign. So I'll start with my reactor. Again, with the reactor, when it comes to our Descendant, again, as you can see, our passive skill has a chill and an attack bonus. So our two most powerful skills are chill and tech, and then our other skills like our frost shards, frost roads, and the cold snap are fusion based. So when we're looking for our reactor, we're looking for tech reactors, fusion reactors, coupled with the chill modifier to go. The tech being the best one because it'll be utilized again with our ice spheres once we're applying all the ice shackle. And as you can see, the cooldown reductions and all the skill power modifiers from all of the nodes that we have applied are being indicated here. So you can see there's increased skill damage. You know, we're rocking at least another, close to 10, 12% on that, 13% extra damage. And then obviously, the ice shackle is huge when we have the duration effect and, increased damage on the enemies as well. So everything that we're doing is to scale either our weapon damage or to scale our tech cooldowns and our ice shackle damage when we're looking at our Descendant nodes for this build. So that's kind of what you're looking for, at least within here. And again, all the stuff in green are all the extra stuff that has been applied to the nodes that I'm about to go over with you also. I think it's very important at least to be tech heavy with Fiesta to take advantage of the passive skill Ice Sphere. I kind of like those those Ice Sphere balls just floating around doing damage to the enemy. So very, very cool. So everything that ties into that, again with our reactor, we are looking for the chill skill as I went over, tech skill with the to increase the bonus, and then obviously we run the tack rifle to get the extra 40% skill power damage buff on that. The attributes we're running is fusion skill power boost ratio, so that's good because we're running the fusion, and the skill critical hit rate. That's not so great. We could have something better within there. This is electric skill power boost, so it's not kind of utilized properly within there, even though it's a higher level gear. Non-attribute skill, fire skill, it's kind of a waste. We're just kind of holding on to some of these to see if we can do anything with them, but we don't really need that one because it doesn't have the chill. So just dismantle that one. That's a reactor, and then with our external components, we're just looking for defense modifiers as much as possible. And again, there's the unique ones, the named ones. I'm not too sure what you would call them, but at least having the extra, set on those, increases my defense by 25%. And I'm trying to run the 4 set under full defense for the buffs. And we're just looking for better rolls on the attributes. You got a max HP, MP on recovery out of combat, chill resistance, recovery out of combat. Like they're so. We got a defense on the max shield one, so that's kind of why we're rocking that one. But we're continuing to just go through these, try to get the god rolls, like maybe increased XP, maybe some damage modifiers to go with the defensive modifiers on the external components. When it comes to the Descendant modules, this is really important, especially with your ultimate Descendant. There's special, I believe they're called Polaris slots for your nodes, and as you can see, you get the reduced node cost. These were 6s, and now they are reduced down to 3. And again, I'm sure every Descendant would have a different slot in there. But again, this was compatible with this slot, which is the rutile. I'm sure I'll butcher all the names. Your cerulean, alamandin, malachite, and xantic. And again, I just went over the rutile. But you slot those into the proper slots. They do have the this symbol within those slots, and then you can obviously filter
filter them properly through your slotted through your sockets, and then select them, and then pick the best one that would best utilize that slot as best as you can. What we're trying to do here is increase our skill power or our fire attack damage. Everything is going to be geared towards increasing as much skill power or firepower damage. That's all I'm trying to do. Skill cooldown would be my second, one that'd be after. Just anything that can synergize with chill, skill cooldown, firepower, anything for power, and then skill cooldown where we can. So that's kind of it with the Descendant, but this is the most important thing, that you get your Polaris slots with your Descendant. You'll see them indicated. I guess I could take one off here for the, and as you can see, that symbol's there to go with the again, cerulean, and then you select cerulean, and then you basically look for the best one that you would want to keep on there. And I believe we have the increased shield. Let's see, slaps it on, boom, down to 3. So we're just looking to increase those. So that's kind of that in there. Just take advantage of those. Gets you a lot more slots. Obviously a lot more nodes to be able to slot in there. So it's pretty huge. So we'll save that. And then again, the weapons are the same thing. Again, I don't think there's very much variations within the weapon. You want to run the 3 different weapon types. It's really your preference. But again, when it comes to the node, everything to increase as much damage as you can with the nodes that you that you have on there. So we have we're just kind of build our nodes, but everything is geared towards firepower damage, or firearm damage, or chill damage, as much as I possibly can. So that's all I'm trying to do with my weapons. I think it's really up to you, your preference on what you want to do with them. Then obviously the nodes, we're looking for those, for the attributes, just looking for, again, firearm damage. We've got critical damage, as you can see. I've got chill attack, firearm. There's a couple of blues in there. We're looking to increase the attributes on those with some weak point damage. And then we've got a lot of bonus firearm attack damage against a lot of different types of enemies. Not optimal, but again, we can we're still grinding out our gear. But yeah, that's my build as it stands right now. Alright, so let's try a